All right. Says we are live. Let's check it out. Salute to the mighty LDBC. Much love to the chat. Those of y'all that's in the building early, smash the like button as you come on in. Smash the like button as you come on in. We're going to talk a little boxing in the AM. Share the video. Spread the word. 78 Sports TV is live. Dig? Yes, indeed. Let me scroll up. Wait, let me go check on YouTube real quick. Make sure everything is everything. There we go. Yeah. So good. I see y'all coming in the building. All right. Hope everybody had a beautiful weekend. Well, yesterday. I mean, shit. I was yesterday was my anniversary with my wife, so I took yesterday off. You know what I'm saying? I had to make it all about the wifey yesterday. You know, couldn't afford to be messing around on YouTube, arguing with no trolls and no mess like that. You know, I had to just enjoy my day, be a total peace. You know what I'm saying? Wonderful day. We ended up, she cooked me some breakfast in the morning, some beautiful breakfast. You know what I mean? And I cooked her lunch. Then we went out to dinner. You know what I'm saying? Then we went to a nice little romantic spizzot. You understand me? Nice little romantic spot with a pool. You know, everything was beautiful. Everything was everything. You know. Let me see what we got in the building thus far. The Architect One, what's happening, fam? BBG, salute. And much love to the brother. Miami Snoopy 305 in that super chat early, showing love, much appreciation, homie. Says salute, General. Hope you and the missus had a wonderful anniversary. Hashtag keep going strong. Hashtag Black Power couple. Yes, indeed. Thank you, brother. And salute to everybody who hit me up yesterday, wishing me a happy anniversary. I really appreciate that from y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? Salute to y'all. Let's see here. Oh, Black Polo, what's happening? Salute. Mo Boxing, that super chat early. Salute, homie. Much love, much appreciation, fam. Main Boxing Biker, what's happening? Pablo Escobar in this building. Slip the jab, salute. Main event, Mark, what it do, fam? Mark Wonderlich in the building. Train 22. Sean W. D-Man Jr., salute. Mansa Musa, salute, fam. DJ Zion Love, salute. Young World up in here. What's happening, family? And we got, hold on, y'all skipped on me. Dre's Finest in the super chat. What it do? Much love, much appreciation. He says, salute, General. Happy belated anniversary, bro. Thank you, family. Salute. Thank y'all to everybody who wished me a happy anniversary. Kyler Face still a salute. The brothers UK in the building. Tone Bone, Jay West, Bank Statement Bully, salute. Bank Statement, I tried to get over there to watch y'all last night on Buck Channel, man. Y'all trying to give me some education about them bullies, man, but you know what I'm saying? Man, I couldn't watch. I was kicking with the wifey. Let me see here. Christopher Schaefer, salute. D McGee. What's that? Silver. I can't pronounce your names all together, fam. Salute though. My brother Junior, the truth up in here. What's happening, Junior? Iron Levant. Mr. Shelton in the building. What's happening? Oh yeah, we got 4 dislikes already. Probably more than that. That's just how people are, bro. Dudes to get mad at the question of the video. Just press the dislike button because they ignorant. You know what I mean? Or they just dedicated haters. You know what I'm saying? Ain't got nothing going for themselves. Ain't got nothing. You know how haters are. Miserable. Michael James 616. What it do, fam? Mr. Pazor. Chef Boyardee. The Architect One. Underground Asylum. Big LT. You see, Nelly Fuller Jr. Salute. See, D Fresh 94, Vernon Stones, Hamaza S, Brown on Boxing, what's happening? General Squirrels in the building. CF Sports Entertainment, Electric Agitator, salute. Stephen Young, Outlaw Jr., much love, much appreciation to the young world in that super chat. Salute, fam. He says, bro, just went back and checked your Faircon vid on Patreon. He says, beautiful. He says, please upload any other info you have. He says, salute to the chat. Hashtag LDBC. Yes, indeed, bro. I'm going to start uploading more of that type of content. You know what I'm saying? Yes, indeed. Some of my favorite speeches and stuff like that, for sure. Let me see here. Salute to the brother Chuga Fantastic in the super chat. What it do, fam? Much love. What's up? I am Ill Will in the building. What's happening? Player made. My brother Stormy B Man up in here. What it do, fam? All right, y'all. Can't read everybody, but much love to everybody that's in the building. Yeah, had a good show with Stormy B Man on Saturday. Make sure y'all go over there and check that out, man. Go sub to the homie Stormy B Man. I see you in here, Gordon Lightfoot. What it do? Yeah. Sonny's Boxing Talk. I see y'all. See y'all. Yeah. Black Ham TV. What it do? All right. Let's go and start cooking. Let's go and start cooking. It says buffering. Shouldn't be buffering. Not buffering on my end. Maybe that's just on yours, brother. All right. Let's go and start cooking, shall we? So, the other day, I think it was Monday. A brother had hit me up after my show. He wanted me to talk about he believes Jermell Charlo is the number one pound for pound fighter in the sport. And he made his case. He hit me up on Instagram. And for those of y'all who hit me up on Instagram, I always forget that there's two inboxes on Instagram. It's the one with people who follow you or you follow them or whatever. The main one, then it's another one. I'll be forgetting to look at the other one. For people that's not in your contacts, I guess, or something. I don't know how that works. But anyway, he hit me up and was telling me that he feel like Jermell Charlo is the best pound for pound fighter in sport. And he made his case for that. And I think my brother Black, I think Black Fight Fan also agrees with that, I think. But my thing was this. So I decided I'm gonna talk about that today. I'm gonna talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Let me see here. Salute to my brother Joe Townsend, always coming through representing that money and magic. Make sure y'all go ahead and check out the young Patreon and the young OnlyFans, you dig? Check them joints out. You feel me? Yes, indeed. Let me see. We got salute to my brother Kamal Oz in the super chat. What it do, Kamal Oz? Appreciate you, homie. His old media upset that Mel will be undisputed. Something Canelo avoided. He said at 154 and 160. He says they want him to be what they say he is. They angry. Oh, absolutely. We're gonna talk about that too. Let's talk about that right now. As a matter of fact, now Jermell Charlo is in a very beautiful position right now at 154. 154 has always been a stacked division. I mean, for the last, I don't know, what can we say 20 years? 15, at least 15 years. 154 has been a stacked division. You know what I'm saying? It has been undervalued because historically the big divisions that get a lot of attention are lightweight, 135, 147, 160, and heavyweight. Those are the divisions that tend to get a lot of attention. But there have been a lot of good fighters that have come through these other divisions. 130 pounds, 126, 140, you know what I'm saying, 154, and they get overlooked. You know what I mean? But in reality, 154 has kept us entertained. You know what I'm saying? 154 has been so competitive, man. And for the most part, guys at 154 have been fighting each other, bro. You know what I mean? they've been fighting for the most part. We didn't get all the fights we want to see, but these guys, it's very, very competitive at 154. You know what I'm saying? Nino Brown Boxing in that super chat. Salute, homie. Much love, much appreciation. He says, they called me a hater for years. And yes, Mel is #1 pound for pound, even with the one loss. He said, hardest recent resume. Popularity and numbers is irrelevant. Yeah, I hear you, brother. Salute to you. Let me see here. Salute to my brother Stormy B Man in that super chat. What it do, family? He said, salute 78. I did a great Tuesday tussle last night. Called when he said call when you can, snatch the pebble from my hand about mentoring. Check it out. Okay, I'm gonna check it out, family. Absolutely. I'm definitely gonna check that out. Probably listen to it while I go riding today. Gotta take care of a few things. I got a lot of stuff coming up, man. A lot of stuff. I got business I gotta take care of, man. It's just you got so much stuff to do all at one time, man. It shit gets stressful, man. That's why I'm glad I got good supporting cast around me. You feel me? You help me out with a lot of stuff, because shit, man. I be like, I say fuck it. You know what I'm saying? But gotta take care of biz. You dig? Gotta call these homeowners insurance people. I gotta call these motherfuckers. I gotta do some other shit with the taxes. Got a lot of shit to do, man. Then I gotta call somebody to get a fucking estimate to repair some drywall and stuff on my damn one of the properties I own, one of my rental properties. Gotta fix that shit. Gotta get all that shit done. Shit, really by Friday. I gotta get all that shit. At least get some estimates going. But I'm gonna holler at y'all. Let me see here. We're gonna talk about that later. Let's talk about this boxing. All right, so Charlo is in a great position because Mel has been willing and has been fighting everybody that comes down his path. Mel has the WBA title at 154. He has the WBC title at 154. He has the IBF title at 154. He's unified at 154. Now, the only title left is the WBO held by Brian Castano, who I completely forgot about this guy. I never took him serious until one of the brothers brought him up the other day in the chat. I went back and watched the fight he had recently with Tashura, and watched that fight. He took the belt off Tashura, and it was a good fight too. I mean, Castano's a scrappy dude. You know what I'm saying? I mean, this is the same guy who took Laura to the distance and went to had a draw with Laura. You know what I'm saying? So Castano, surprisingly, I kind of like this dude. I'm gonna tell you why in a second here. Miami Snoopy 305 in that super chat. Salute, homie. Appreciate the love. He says, instead of acknowledging 154 as a division full of killers, old media claims it's division full of good, but not great fighters. Shaking my head. Yeah, you know why they do that? Because, man, listen, man, the boxing media is just racist, bro. Bottom line. Even the ones that look black, them dudes are just, they so corrupted mentally. You know what I mean? They use terms like the demographic and stuff like that to describe black boxing fans. You know what I mean? And they admit it. I mean, we already knew that they was talking about black boxing fans when they was calling us the demographic and stuff like that. But then they finally admitted it that they were talking about black boxing fans when they say the demographic. But the funny part is when I asked the question, well, what's your because guys like Dougie Fisher and stuff, them guys, Fanon was talking about them earlier. When Dougie Fisher say stuff like the demographic, you ask them, okay, what's your nickname for racist white boxing fans? What's your nickname for racist Mexican fans or extreme Mexican fans? You got no nicknames for them, but you got a nickname for us. So to me, them guys are just racist, man. Even Dougie Fisher, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear. I mean, he has a mentality. I'm not gonna say he's racist, but he has a mentality like a white supremacist, and that's dangerous. You know what I'm saying? It's very dangerous. You know what I mean? But that's what happens with these guys, you know, use these weird terms. Mr. Mott in the super chat, what it do, fam? Much love, much appreciation. Says, I can go along with Mel being number one. They had Loma up there with only a few fights with one loss. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. I hear you. Okay, so now let's cook. Brian Castano, who just beat Teixeira, said, all right, immediately after winning, okay, I saw an interview with Castano with Fight Hub, I believe it was, and Castano says, man, I love the interview. I just love the interview. The kid wants to fight, okay? It was a breath of fresh air. Now, it still has to be done. We'll get to that. But the kid wants to fight, okay? This kid says, you know, oh, I'm happy. I'm the champion now, blah, blah, blah. He saw all the emotion. He said he want to fight Charlo next. He wants Charlo. He ready right now. So the interviewer is trying to, you know, play the little old politics game. He says, hey, man, look, you know, how long, you know, do you want to, when do you see that Castano fight happen? I mean, when you see that Charlo fight happening? Because, you know, this guy trying to make it stretch out and shit. Castano said, oh, I'm ready now. He says, yeah, maybe I'll take a couple weeks off or maybe a month off, you know, enjoy my family. And then he said, I'm just waiting on Al Heyman to call me. If Al Heyman called me and say, hey, you got Charlo next in 2 months, then hey, that's great. Man, that shit just made me feel so good as a boxing fan again. I said, that's what I'm talking about, bro. Finally, a motherfucker who willing to fight, bro. He not just happy because he got a little belt and then he want to go defend his title against some chumps and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? What's up, boxologist? I see you in the building, fam. What it do? You know what I'm saying? What's up? Salute to the sister. Boxing Talk with Shaka Walker in here. What's happening? Opulent LD. Salute to the homie. Came through heavy in the Cash App. Much love, much appreciation, fam. Says happy belated anniversary, General. Salute, family. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. You had a good anniversary, man. It's real good. Hold on 1 second, y'all. My guys outside doing my yard. 1 second. One second. Let me see here. Okay. All right. All right. Yes, indeed. Good morning, baby girl. How you doing, lovely? Lovely. Madam Rose in the building. All right. The real songstress. I see you in the building, sister. Salute. Let me see here. Did I read the last super chat? Let me see. Make sure I read the last super chat and I didn't skip over. Oh, yeah. I read Mr. Mont. Okay. All right. Kamal Oz in that super chat. Salute, family. Appreciate the love. He says, old media is bitter. People aren't buying its propaganda about Canelo. Says worship numbers aren't released. He said viewership number aren't released. I'm sorry. Says rather than facing the Charlos, he fought the Smith brothers. He says you can't fool the people all the time. Yeah, absolutely. You know. Now the thing is this, y'all. It was a breath of fresh air for me to hear Castano say he wants to fight Charlo next and say he ready right now. He ain't trying to wait to the end of the year. He ain't talking about I want to tune up first and none of this stuff. He's saying he wants Charlo right now. And I hope that listen, man, the ball is in the PBC's court here. Okay. This is all on the PBC. Okay. This fight should be getting made right now. Right now. The PBC right now should be putting together Jermell Charlo and Brian Castano right now. Okay? No ifs, ands, buts about it. It shouldn't be no fight in between. None of that. Get it out the way, man. Just get it out the way. Let's see an undisputed champion. Okay? That's what I want to see in every division. That's always been my mission. Okay? But the PBC has to make this happen. What's up, Ricky Rogers? I see you in the building. Judah Ben Israel. What's happening, brother? Salute to you in that super chat, fam. He says, P78, I want to send some music, brother. Okay. If you got it on YouTube or something, send it through your Instagram. Otherwise, you can email me at ask78sportstv at yahoo.com. All right. Let me see here. Come on, Oz, back in that super chat showing love. Salute. Says old media upset. Castano and Ugas have heart for champs. Yeah. We're gonna cook on that. Definitely gonna cook on it. Definitely gonna cook on it. Most definitely. Let me see here. Corey McGroin in that super chat. Salute, homie. Appreciate it. Okay, brother gave me that 5 for a sandwich. Salute. Much love, family. Definitely gonna utilize that. All right. So now, this, like I said, it's in the PBC. The ball's in the PBC's court right now. Premier Boxing Champions has to stop playing. I don't know what they're doing, bro. I honestly don't. I'm not trying to shit on PBC. I just don't understand how they move sometimes. Like, you have an opportunity here. It's no reason for Castano to go fight some DAZN fighter or to go fight some top ranked fighter. And it's just, bro, right now, right here, right now, the ball is in the PBC's court. The man says he wants to fight Charlo. Make it happen. One fight for undisputed. We ain't got to worry about no politics, crossing the streets, and all this mess. Right here, right now, it's in the PBC's corner to make that fight. Let's give Jermell Charlo this opportunity to become undisputed, or Castano. You know, I like this dude, Castano. I'm gonna tell you, I like his attitude and approach towards boxing. He's a fighter, a real fighter. You know what I'm saying? He ain't got managers around him and all these people gassing him up. Oh man, look, we'll fight Charlo later, man. You're in the big leagues now, man. Just look, relax. Go back to Argentina, fight a couple bums. You know what I'm saying? Defend your title. You know? No, the man said he wants to smoke right now. You know what I mean? And because of that attitude, I'm going to be a supporter of Castano. Even when Charlo beat him, Charlo won't beat him. Even when Charlo beat him, I'm going to watch Castano's next fight and show him his support, because that's what we have to do to actual fighters. People who really give a fuck about, you know, proving they're the best. Then we have to support them guys. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of all this ducking and dodging going on in boxing. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to support the guys who show up to fight. You know what I mean? This is a short guy, Castano, and he fights short. You know what I mean? I like that about the dude. I like the fact that he fights short. The man gets up under the jab. You know, he gets up in on the inside and does his work. You know what I mean? And he's a workhorse. He let his hands go. You know what I mean? He ain't the most flashiest, dynamic fighter in the world, but he come to fight. I appreciate that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate shit like that. You know, he come to fight. You know, he work hard, and he think he can whoop everybody. And if he can't whoop him, this is another thing that impressed me. He said in the interview, he said about Charlo, how that fight would go. He says, I don't know. It's a 50-50 fight. He says, I'm going to hit him and knock him out. He going to hit me and knock me out. I said, man, I like this dude. He ain't sugarcoating this shit, man. He don't know how to lie. You know what I'm saying? He's just an honest motherfucker. Don't know how to lie. You know what I mean? So it's going to be, that's a good one. I like that one. I'm going to support that fight 120%. PBC, if y'all listening, make that fight, man. Make it happen right away. Don't stall. You see what I'm saying? Don't do what, like, you know, to just make the fight happen, man. Don't do what you did with Wilder. And 2 times the PBC fucked over Deontay Wilder, in my opinion. You know, first time they had Charles Martin, IBF champion, Deontay Wilder, the WBC champion. That should have been right there, easy to make in-house fight. Boom. Instead, they sold their belt to Anthony Joshua. You know what I'm saying? And Eddie Hearn. And then that was the beginning of all the drama. See what I'm saying? If PBC would have actually made that fight happen, Wilder would be unified champion. The dynamics of the relationship and negotiation between Wilder and Joshua would have been totally different. Instead, the PBC gave the power away because they're still trying to play fair. They're still trying to play by the rules and be nice guys when the rest of the boxing world is united in destroying you. So I never understood why the PBC did that. But fine, all right. Then you fast forward to when Andy Ruiz, a PBC fighter, beats Anthony Joshua, okay? Beats Anthony Joshua, right? And instead of making Ruiz versus Wilder, and just, that listen, if they would have made Ruiz versus Wilder, if Wilder wins that fight, which I believe he would have won that fight, then you have Anthony Joshua versus Deontay Wilder. We're not even talking about Tyson Fury. Wilder versus Joshua would have happened. Joshua would have fought Deontay Wilder had the odds been, because then the fans would have been talking all that shit. Oh, wait a minute. Ruiz ducked AJ rematch. Oh, AJ had a contract. Who cares? Because you see how they're doing Deontay Wilder now. Deontay Wilder has a contract to fight Tyson Fury for a third time. Tyson Fury says, fuck the contract. I'm not fighting him. And you know what the boxing world is doing? They're supporting him. They're supporting Tyson Fury ducking. They don't give a fuck about contract or nothing. They are actually supporting Tyson Fury's breaching his contract with Deontay Wilder. To the point where we got to go to mediation and shit. All of old media, all of the fans are sitting back like, yeah, man, I mean, we already seen Wilder versus Tyson Fury. Man, we want to see Tyson Fury versus AJ, right? See what I'm saying? So this is what they're doing to you. But the PBC, if they had that same mentality, this is why I say I miss Don King. People shit on Don King all the time, but Don King didn't give a fuck. Don King was gonna do what was best for him and boxing. He don't give a fuck about what's happening with his rival promoters. He ain't trying to help them. You know what I'm saying? You knew PBC knew Andy Ruiz was slipping. He won that belt and started bullshit. I don't want to say too much about that because I got a video coming up about that. You know what I'm saying? I got a video coming up about that probably today. So I don't want to say too much. I'll kind of go into that a little more in the video. But anyway, you got and so that was two missed opportunities by the PBC to have undisputed, you know what I'm saying, or unification matches. All right. That I remember. Okay. Even fights with Jarrett Hurd and Charlo and stuff like that, Keith Thurman and Earl Spence, a lot of missed opportunities by the PBC. Now we have gotten great, wonderful fights by the PBC. You know what I'm saying? We have gotten great fights from them. I'm not saying we haven't, but it's been a lot of missed opportunities. What's up, Kurt Anderson? Kurt Sugar in the building. So now back to Charlo. Hustle God. Salute to Hustle God in that cash app. Much love, much appreciation. He said, OG, tell them to smash the like button. Yes, indeed. Y'all smash the like button. Let me see what these likes look like. You see, yep, absolutely disgusting. Let's get the likes up, y'all. Can we get 400 likes up in here? We're talking some good boxing. Let's get the likes up to 400. You know what I mean? Let's get them likes all the way up. Hit that thumbs up, ladies and gentlemen. Now, Jermell Charlo. Salute to ILG Jones. ILG Jones in that cash app said, congratulations on the anniversary, OG. Thank you, brother. Salute to you. Appreciate that. Jermell Charlo needs this fight with Castano, and Castano needs this fight with Jermell Charlo. That's a fight that should happen, man. And as far as Charlo being pound for pound number one, okay, this is how I feel about it. I'm not gonna argue against it, but I wouldn't put Mel at number one pound for pound. I personally wouldn't. But I wouldn't argue against it because it's pound for pound is subjective anyway, but Mel definitely has the skills to be pound for pound number one. But this is gonna piss a lot of people off. I still believe Terrence Crawford is number one pound for pound. I still believe it until proven otherwise. You know what I'm saying? I still got Crawford is number one pound for pound. I think that especially if Crawford fights Sean Porter or Manny Pacquiao next. If he fights one of them guys next, I think he wins. Of course, I think he has to stay there as pound for pound number one. Now, if he fights somebody other than that, some chump or something like that, I'll revisit the situation. You know what I'm saying? I'll revisit it. You know what I mean? But I have a hard time moving him off of that when he hasn't been pushed off of that. You know what I'm saying? I have a hard time, even though Bud be acting like a sucker. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I have a hard time pushing him off of that pound for pound spot when, to me, he earned it. To me, he earned the shit. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, bro. You know what I mean? Now, the media was trying to put not Charlo, but Lomachenko over him. They were trying to put Canelo over him. They still, I think Ring TV still got some weirdos over. Let me see. Let me go to Ring TV. Let me see what they got. Let me see. Let me see what Ring TV got in the pound for pound. Let's see. Pound for pound. Wow. Ring TV has Canelo Alvarez is number one pound for pound, and they have Anui as number two. Anui has 20 fights, 20, and he's number two pound for pound. And then they have Terrence Crawford at number three. Okay, they have Usyk at number four. They have Earl Spence Jr. at number five. Teofimo Lopez at number six. They have Lomachenko at number seven. All right, and they have let me see here. They have Estrada at number eight. Josh Taylor at nine, and some Japanese dude that nobody care about, nobody ever heard of, at number 10. He's 26 wins, 2 losses, and they got this guy on the pound for pound list. This is just reeks of desperation. Anything to avoid giving black fighters their just due. You don't see the Charlos on this pound for pound list at all. But that's their list, you know what I'm saying? It's a biased list. It's their list, you know what I mean? But the fact that Anui is on here at number 2 is disrespectful and ridiculous. I'm telling you right now, Anui he's just not that good to me, bro. And he's just not. Anui is another hype job. I'm telling y'all this right now. Contender Regime Boxing, salute to the homie in that super chat. What it do, family? Much love, much appreciation. Says salute 78. I don't mind if it's Spence, Bud, or Jermell at number 1. You can't make a case. You say you can make a case for them all. Absolutely. Yep. That's my feelings exactly. Like, I'm not gonna argue with anybody who got Spence at number 1, people who have Mel at number 1. You know what I'm saying? I can't argue against it. You know what I'm saying? If you got Bud at number 1, can't argue. You know what I'm saying? You know. Yeah, Nui is a solid fighter. He's decent, but he's not number 2 pound for pound fighter in the sport. It's just desperation by old media to, see, a couple years ago, maybe about 5, 6 years ago, boxing went on this weird thing where they want to keep pushing this agenda for boxing being a global, you know what I'm saying? A global sport or some shit, you know what I'm saying? Boxing is global. It's a global sport, and all that kind of shit, and they kept pushing for that, you know what I'm saying? But so now we all know boxing is a global sport. We all know that boxing is not just in America. We know that boxing is global. However, that don't mean that there should be some quota on the pound for pound list to just forced to put foreign dudes that nobody know on the pound for pound list, okay? Because they're not watching these fights. These guys, listen, Monster Nui got 20 fights, bro. Who is he beating? All right, and they've been hyping this dude for years. For years. Who has Monster Nui beaten? What huge fights have he been in? What odds has he been against and overcame for us to be like, oh wow, Nui, come on, bro. If he was that good, I would say he's that good. I don't believe it. I haven't seen nothing from Monster Nui that tells me Just like with Chocolatito, everybody was sucking off Chocolatito. Chocolatito this and Chocolatito that. Like, bro, stop it, man. I told y'all Chocolatito was overrated. He's good, but he's overrated. Okay? He's not the best pound for pound fighter in the sport. While everybody was kissing Chocolatito ass, then he goes out there and gets his ass whooped left and right. You know what I'm saying? The man had horrible defense. He took beatings in the ring. King Makulu in that Cash App. Salute, homie. Much love, much appreciation to King Makulu. Come on, Oz in the super chat. Salute. He says narratives about 154. He said B-side Bud, welterweight, and Canelo are over. Man, you know what? Canelo has, because you know, come on, Oz been on Canelo for a minute. Let me tell you something about Canelo, man. Canelo is grossly overrated at this point in time. He's a good fighter. Good fighter. Canelo got hands. He got defense. Canelo will whoop a lot of people's ass. Absolutely, he will do all of that. That's all facts. But Canelo is overrated when you start talking about he's the face of boxing. All right, when you're see, this is my thing. If you're going to take away Terrence Crawford's pound for pound status, if you're Ring TV or anybody else, if you're going to take away Terrence Crawford's pound for pound status, right, and say it's because of his level of competition, he hasn't fought the best welterweights and stuff, cool. But have the same energy for Canelo Alvarez. Canelo Alvarez has found him a nice hustle. He jump around from weight class to weight class, getting belts, but never actually fights the best people in those weight classes. See what I'm saying? Canelo hasn't fought Jermell or Jamal Charlo. Okay. Hasn't fought Demetrius Andrade. Right? Neither has Triple G. You know, they ain't got Triple G on the pound for pound list, though. That's good. But Canelo is grossly overrated at this point in time. You know, a couple years ago, Canelo was that dude. But right now, I mean, what have you done for me lately type of thing going on in boxing. Canelo has to step his game up, and Canelo has to show everybody that he is a pound for pound number one guy or number two or whatever. He got to show that. He got to show that by beating people that are very well respected. You know what I'm saying? And he hasn't done that. He's fighting a bunch of Liam Callum type cats. You know? Now he's finna fight Billy Joe. Billy Joe Saunders is not even on the pound for pound list. But he's finna fight Billy Joe Saunders after he beat this guy Yildirim. Look, he's finna fight a dude named Yildirim. Okay? Yildirim. Like, that's a bum name, bro. That just sounds like a dude who like a goat herder or some shit. Like some dude who just, live in a cave and, you know what I'm saying, come out and like, you know what I'm saying, milk his goats and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And take him down the rocks and shit. Just like one of them fucking weird ass Bible stories or something. Nigga named Yildirim. You know what I'm saying? Nobody give a fuck about nobody named Yildirim. Fucking Mary's brother and shit. Mary, mother of Jesus had a brother named Yildirim, looking ass dude. Drew Titan, salute to the homie in that super chat. What it do, family? Much love, much appreciation. Says Canelo fights this week. Says no one cares. Canelo fight this week? Wow. Bro, that's that's sad. That's sad, bro. Canelo fighting this week and ain't nobody even talking about it, but they say he's the face of boxing. Disgusting. He gonna beat the shit out of his Yildirim cat. He gonna beat the dog shit out of him. And this guy suck. CRB1 in the super chat. What to do, fam? Much love, much appreciation. It says NBA playoff schedule release all of May to the end of July. All day Saturday. Okay. He says, no way in hell ESPN putting on fights between two Brits at 5 p.m. AJ and Fury is capped. Well, yeah, look, AJ and Fury, ESPN. I'm gonna say this again for the people that's listening who may not know, and you've been getting bad information from other people. Listen, ESPN wanted Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder. Fox wanted Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder. But what they wanted was for them to wait. Wait until they wanted them guys to wait until this year, early this year, around this time for the fight, because they said it was too much college football, basketball, all that, whatever was going on. Plus the COVID-19 stuff. They wanted to make sure they had a crowd. All right. They never was pushing for AJ versus Fury. Okay, they were pushing for Deontay Wilder versus Fury. Fury got mad and Fury ran the fuck off because he scared Deontay Wilder for one. He know he fucking cheated and he don't want Deontay Wilder because he was scared because Wilder was quiet. Wilder wasn't responding to all the allegations about glove getting stuff. Wilder was quiet. Fury knew he was in trouble, so he just came out. He couldn't take it no more. He came out, said he wasn't fighting him no more. You know what I'm saying? He's a sucker. Salute to the brother Fanon International Boxing in that super chat showing love. Salute, homie. Said what's good? 78, chilling, frown. Same old shit. Same old shit. Let's see what we got here. Let me see here. 1 second, y'all. 1 second. Let me fix something real quick. Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get them likes up to 400. We got 12 dislikes from 12 haters, 12 miserable people. You know what I'm saying? So smash the like button. Get them likes all the way up, ladies and gents. All right. Kurt Anderson. Salute to the homie Kurt Anderson in the super chat showing love, much appreciation, fam. Brother Kurt says Black History Month. Harry Willis, 89-10 with 49 KOs. Says 3-time colored heavyweight champion. Said he was a part of the first wave of Murderers Row. Salute. Brother Kurt Sugar always coming through, dropping the science, dropping that good history for us on Black History Month. You know what I mean? Salute. Yes, indeedy. Yeah, man, but what's up, Sean Snowden? I see you in the building. So yeah, man, at this point, bro, look, we got some hella fights to be made, even at 147. You know what I mean? I got a video coming up talking about Pacquiao and the stuff with the stuff he's doing, which is disgusting. You know, how Pacquiao was trying to interfere with Sean Porter and Terrence Crawford. All this time, Pacquiao acted like he didn't want nothing to do with Terrence Crawford or Earl Spence, right? All this time, he wanted nothing to do with it, right? He didn't want no smoke with Earl. He didn't want no smoke with Terrence Crawford. He was on Top Rank. He could have fought Terrence Crawford, right? Right? He decided no, he don't want to fight him for whatever reason. His style, the money, blah, blah, blah. Okay? Now, Terrence Crawford and Sean Porter seem to be having good conversations about fighting. Here comes Manny Pacquiao. No, guys, don't fight. You know what I mean? Can't do nothing without me. I'm interested in Terrence Crawford. Give me $40 million. Like, bro, get out of here, man. Just go fight exhibitions like Floyd. Just leave, bro. What are you doing? You know? $40 fucking million. Bob Arum just told you he's losing all his money fucking with Terrence Crawford. But now you expect him to pull $40 million out of his ass. Now, like I said, the other day, the only way that happens is if somebody, a big venue or something, a country or somebody wants to pay for the fight and they think Pacquiao's worth it. If they're gonna put 50 million up, 60 million up, cool. Now you can get the fight because they can pay Pacquiao. You see what I'm saying? But if Bob Arum and ESPN got to put it out their pocket, they ain't paying Pacquiao no $40 fucking million. You know what I'm saying? Canelo Alvarez is not getting that. The only people who possibly would get that type of money if they come back to boxing is guaranteed is Floyd Mayweather. You know what I'm saying? A $40 million guarantee, it's going to have to be a Floyd Mayweather type of event. You know what I mean? Pacquiao is not getting that. Hell of a fighter, but he's not getting no fucking $40 million. Not from Bob Arum, ESPN. It had to be from somebody else. You know what I'm saying? One of them Arabian cats or some shit like that. Oh. 503 Lion, what it do? See you in the building. Let me see here. O'Neal Marston in the super chat. Salute, family. Much love, much appreciation. He says LDBC in the house. Salute, General 78. Salute. Salute, homie. Yes, indeed. So, Mo G, What's happening? I see you in here. Said Pac need to go sit his old ass down somewhere. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Miyagi wasn't trying to enter the tournament. You know what I'm saying? With Daniel LaRusso, Miyagi Do Karate was finna fight Johnny and shit like that at the Old Valley. See, Mr. Miyagi stayed on the sideline. You know what I'm saying? He was a teacher. And that's what Pacquiao needs to do. You know what I'm saying? Sit his ass down somewhere. You know what I mean? Quit jumping up, trying to come back to boxing and shit. Either you gonna fight the best guys or you ain't, man. Cut it out. You know what I mean? Why is you waiting right now? You could have been said you wanted to fight Terrence Crawford. You could have been fought Earl Spence. You know what I mean? What is you looking for? You could have just put it out there. Look, I'll fight Earl Spence or Terrence Crawford for $40 million. Right? Could have been said that, bro. Now you're trying to get in the way of shit. Ugas, as soon as Ugas get elevated with the title, you know what I mean? As soon as Ugas gets elevated with the championship, and Ugas is about to start fighting what's the boy name? Ugas gonna start fighting Earl Spence. Now here come Pacquiao. Oh no, I want my belt back. You know what I mean? Big Snack Pack, what it do? I see you up in here. Let me see here. Be in boxing news. Salute to the homie in that super chat. What it do? He says, "You're successful anytime dudes show up just to hate." Oh, absolutely. You know what I mean? Absolutely. Hold on 1 second, yo. 1 second. 1 second. Let me see here. All right, let me see here. Oh, you know, dudes come to hate. That's what they do. Jordy King, salute to the homie in that super chat. Much love, much appreciation. Says been busy elevating. Thanks for the game on Patreon. Thank you, family. Salute. And salute to everybody that's on that Patreon. Much love, much appreciation, man. Thank y'all for y'all been steady. Y'all been rock steady, you know what I'm saying, on that Patreon. You feel me? We're going to take it to another level, though, this year. We're going to try to up that Patreon. We're going to try to get to 500 Patreons. You know what I'm saying? We're going to push, make a strong push 2021 this year to get that crack-a-lacking. You know what I'm saying? Yes, indeed. But yeah, we got some good content over there. We dropped over the weekend. Good Patreon stuff. Yeah, man. But, you know, Charlo definitely has an opportunity here to become undisputed. So does Brian Castano. But I think Charlo's going to beat Brian Castano. But I'm going to support Castano unless he start doing dumb shit or talking dumb. But right now, I like to do attitude. You know what I'm saying? He ain't been corrupted yet. You know what I'm saying? He hasn't been corrupted yet. And, you know, so hopefully, excuse me, hopefully, none of these suck-ass managers or half-ass promoters start trying to weasel up next to him and sign them just so they can stop Undisputed from happening. You know what I mean? Because that's the type of shit that Bob Aaron would do. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of shit that goddamn Eddie Hearn would do. They would sign him just to keep him away from Charlo, to keep Charlo from being undisputed. It's like a game of Monopoly in boxing and shit, you know. Don't you hate playing with motherfuckers like that? Monopoly, motherfuckers done bought, they done bought some shit. You know what I mean? You got two properties, you know. They got one of them, but the motherfucker won't cut no deals. You're like, hey man, look, let's come together. Let me buy that from you. Hey, I'll trade you this. No, I'm holding on to this till I say so. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of shit that be going on in boxing. Let's see here. What you say, Ricky Rogers said Pac just trying to hand why Pacquiao just needs to sit his ass down. That's what you need to do. Yep. Exactly, Miami Snoopy. He said Pac only wanted the belt back when he realized he lost it for nothing, pursuing Ryan and McGregor. Right. Exactly. McGregor got his ass whooped. You know what I'm saying? Because he should have been focused on MMA and not worrying about Pacquiao. And that fucked up. So then Pacquiao tried to go and play with Lil Ryan. You know what I'm saying? Ryan Garcia allowed that to happen. Golden Boy allowed Ryan Garcia to get manipulated and talking dumb. Y'all on social media, yeah, never mind, Javante. I don't need you. I got something better over here. I'm working. So Tank Davis said, "Fuck out of here." And now here you got Ryan Garcia begging. He over here begging Javante Davis for a fight. You know what I mean? Oh, come on, Tank, man. Forgive me, man. Come on, Tank. You gotta get over that. Don't be mad at me, Tank. Weird ass dude. You know what I mean? He's a weirdo. Mm-hmm. What's up, Phenomenal Mexican? I see you in the building, fam. John Doe says Charlo is in the pound for pound discussion, no doubt. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, like I said, man, I'm not gonna argue with nobody. If you got Jermell Charlo as number one pound for pound, that's a good pick. It's a you can argue that. You can make that argument. That's not a ridiculous claim. You know what I'm saying? That's actually feasible. And then you got, I still think it's Bud, even though Buzz act like a sucker. You know what I'm saying? I can't take that. I mean, my mentally, like if I came on here and said Bud, not my pound, I would be lying to y'all. I would be lying to you. In my heart, I still believe Terrence Crawford is number one pound for pound. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah. I think it's Bud. I forgot who got my list. It's tough, man. You know what I'm saying? Earl Spence is there too. Earl Spence is right there. Um, unified champion. He just needs the WBA and WBO titles, and he'll be undisputed. You know what I'm saying? And PBC should be all over that fight. They should be all over Ugas. If the WBA, this is what needs to happen right now. PBC needs to make Ugas versus Spence. Make Ugas versus Spence and say, hey, this is the fight that's coming up, and start advertising it for unification. WBA title, put that on the poster. WBC title and the IBF title on the poster. Do that. All right? Put pressure on the WBA because Pacquiao's pretending like he wants to fight Terrence Crawford so the WBA can overrule their ruling and give him his belt back because they thinking, oh, it could be a unification with Crawford and Pacquiao. Pacquiao ain't finna fight Crawford, bro. I don't believe it. It's a game. Pacquiao's a liar. He's a con man. You know what I'm saying? I don't buy it. I will believe it when I see him in the ring. If they say Pacquiao has signed to fight Crawford, the fight signed, sealed, delivered, I hear Bob Arum come out and say that, you know what I'm saying? Then I'll believe it. Until then, all game. All manipulation by Manny Pacquiao and his team. They're using Crawford fight as leverage to get the WBA belt back. You know what I'm saying? Don't fall for it, WBA. PBC, get on your job. Make that Ugas versus Earl Spence fight. Imagine that. Imagine you having Earl Spence and Ugas and Jermell Charlo versus Castano on the same card. Oh my God. See, that's normal stuff, bro. But we so used to getting fucked over in boxing, that sound like a fantasy. Oh, they wouldn't do that. Oh no. But when Don King was running shit, that's how shit used to go down. Don King would have Tyson, Chavez, the real Chavez on the fucking card. You know what I'm saying? Good ass fights on the card. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Jaden Smith says, yeah, you're right, Bud. It's pound for pound number one at 140, not at 147. Come on, 78. Well, listen, pound for pound is not by weight class, homie. You've been misinformed. You know what I'm saying? Pound for pound is not by weight class. Pound for pound this is the true definition of pound for pound. If you take this guy and put him up, if you were to blow him up, okay, to heavyweight, would his skill set be able to defeat the heavyweight champion of the world? Right? I believe Terrence Crawford skill set would beat Tyson Fury, and I believe his skill set would beat Anthony Joshua. That's what pound for pound means. People can twist it and make it mean something else, but that's the true definition of pound for pound. Okay, because this little guy, this is why heavyweights traditionally are not on the pound for pound list because everybody understands that the heavyweight champion of the world is the man. That's the baddest man on the planet. See what I'm saying? The heavyweight champion of the world is the baddest man on the planet. Everybody else, every other division. So if this kid if this little guy was actually a big guy, could he beat the heavyweight champion of the world? That's what pound for pound really is. You know what I'm saying? You know. Let me see here. Kurt Anderson said Don King had 4 championship fights on one card. Exactly. Don King put on, man. I miss Don King fights, bro. I miss Don King being in boxing. I know he was a scumbag and all that kind of stuff, but so what? It's a lot of scumbags in boxing. All promoters are scumbags, all of them. So why was everybody so eager to push Don King out of fucking boxing? You know what I'm saying? When Don King at least put on fucking fights. You know what I'm saying? He at least put on good ass cards. You know what I'm saying? When you went, it wasn't none of this shit Eddie Hearn doing, you know. Got 12 fight card and all of them suck and shit except for one fight, you know. Oh, this is great. This is great. You know, all these British bums on there and shit. Liams and Callums and fucking weirdos and shit. You know what I'm saying? Dudes look like some dudes he pulled out of a bar somewhere and shit. Sucky ass fights, man. I be like, bro, the card, the UK card coming on. You go in there, get your little link, you go in there. Shit lasts 12 fucking hours, man. Garbage ass fights, people talking about nothing, dudes you never heard of. And the crowd be so into that shit too. Sweet Caroline. Like, bro, get this shit out. This guy suck, bro. You know, Dave Allen. But I mean, you gotta give them credit for at least they support their fucking fighters and shit, you know. You gotta give them some credit for that. At least they support their fighters, man. You know. But them dudes be sucking, bro. Royal ass. 88 Sports Talk and that super chat. Salute, homie. Much love, much appreciation. Says Jermell is pound for pound #1 if he becomes undisputed. Yeah. And he get that Castano fight, become undisputed, man. We're gonna have a good ass conversation. Real good conversation. You see what I'm saying? Black Polo in that super chat. Salute, homie. Much love, much appreciation. Says real talk, that fight card should be normal, but we've been conditioned to think it's fantasy. Exactly. See, Charlo versus Castano for undisputed, Earl Spence versus Ugas for unification. That can be on the same card, but the way it's been happening lately in boxing is they spread all these fights around and shit and put them on their own card, and it's just too much, bro. Just too much. Put all that shit together, make a memorable night for boxing fans and shit. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Cali? Brother Cali Enigma up in here. Yep, Liam Callum suck. All the Liams and Callum suck. You know, all of them. Yep. Garbage fights, man. And they just had Dave Allen on the card and shit, and then they got motherfucking David Price on the card, and it's like, bro, get these dudes out of here, bro. Get these chumps out of here. Let me see. You said L Dub Boxing says, I hope Mel and Spence have fights around the same time. They will push each other in camp, and you can see the best version of them. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. Rob Sportsman Lee, what's happening? He said the booze at the UK fights is dirt cheap, so they get liquored up and would cheer for anything. I mean, look, bro. Look, man. On TV it sucked, but I'm sure if you at the fight, I'm sure if you there in that environment and you drunk as fuck, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You know, I'm sure anything could be entertaining just watching some dudes slap each other around the ring. You know what I mean? But you know, I'm sure it would be entertaining, but watching that shit on TV, no. I can't do it. You know what I mean? I'll be doing all kind of other shit, playing music and shit and all of that. And then I kind of check back and see if the main fight is on. And I'm not watching all them garbage ass undercard fights. I'm not. Let me see here. Let me see here. C Money says Jermell can't be #3. He's on he's only beat four world champions. That's not a criteria for the pound for pound list, homie. That's not in the pound for pound rule book. Pound for pound list is subjective, bro. But I told y'all what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's about, do you think this person's skill set, this little guy's skill set, can beat the heavyweight champion of the world? People just hate that definition, but that's the truth. That's the real definition, fam. You know what I'm saying? They say pound for pound, he might be a small guy, but this is the best fighter in the world. That's what it means, bro. It don't mean nothing else. It's not a lifetime achievement award. It's not a uh, anything else, man. You know. You said Jermell haven't fought the competition because of Hurd, Andrade, and Canelo ducking. Well, I still think he shouldn't be punished for that. You can't keep him off the pound for pound list because other people ducked him. You know what I'm saying? Who is Monster Inouye fought? You know what I'm saying? That's my question. That's what I've been saying about Inouye. Who is Inouye fought? Donaire? Donaire sucked, bro. Donaire ain't been shit since Ricky Dowd destroyed him. Who is Inouye fought? Monster Inouye ain't fought nobody. You know? Bunch of dudes that ain't nobody heard of. And people be like, oh, Inouye, yeah, he's a monster. Inouye this, and Inouye's that. Man, Inouye sucked, bro. He just all right for me. You know what I'm saying? Inouye just all right for me. You know what I mean? And that's how they get a lot of black fighters. They put them in situations to where they can't get the accolades because guys is ducking them, and I don't agree with that. You know what I'm saying? If what's up, CB Sports TV? I don't agree with guys not getting their accolades because they're getting ducked. You know what I'm saying? You know, don't agree with it. Nope. From now on, the way I rock is that, hey, if you ducking him, he must be doing something right. I'm gonna give him more praise if you ducking him, like they doing Devin Haney right now. Devin Haney getting ducked from every which way but loose. You know what I'm saying? He getting ducked by Teofimo Lopez, who acting like a complete sucker. What a disappointment! What a disappointment Teofimo Lopez has been. I thought this guy, had nuts, man. I really did. But he just Tio is just garbage for how he's conducting himself as a champion. And Tio's ducking Devin Haney. Ryan Garcia openly is ducking Devin Haney as well. Tank Davis don't want to fight Devin Haney. You know what I'm saying? Then you got who else? Lomachenko don't want to fight him. You got who else? Javier Fortuna. Fortuna is the biggest con, I swear. And I used to like Javier Fortuna. Javier Fortuna is a big con job. His manager exposed him. Javier Fortuna been running around all this time acting like he been trying to fight Devin Haney. His manager come out and say, and basically say that Bill Haney has been contacting them for years about fighting Javier Fortuna, and the manager was playing keep away. He didn't want Javier Fortuna to fight Devin Haney. You see what I'm saying? But now all of a sudden, people telling us, "Oh no, man, Devin Haney needs to fight Fortuna. Devin Haney duck Javier Fortuna. He did this and that." Like, bro, stop it. You don't even believe that shit. You know what I'm saying? All these little fake narratives get wiped away. You know what I'm saying? All the fake narratives get washed away as time goes on. See what I'm saying? As time goes on, they get washed away. Let me see here. Let me check, make sure I ain't got the link for Trill yet. Let's see. No, not yet. Not yet. Salute to the African sci-fi scholar in that super chat, showing love, much appreciation, fam. Says Ring Mag is racist because using their logic, this should list some brothers from Cuba, said who can get over to the U.S. In their pound for pound list. Well, they should, but they won't. You know what I'm saying? For obvious reasons. You know what I'm saying? I can just see their little boardroom meetings now. Where they all sitting around on Skype or some shit. Talking bullshit. Hey, what about this Japanese guy? You know what I'm saying? Some dude on the number 10 guy. That man, who is this dude, bro? Who is the guy that's number 10 on their pound list? I mean, seriously. That's the links that they would go to keep black fighters off of that list. You know what I'm saying? Well, you got to go to Japan and get some weird dude who got 2 losses in only 26 fights and put him on the fucking pound for pound list over Jermell Charlo, over Jermell, over Demetrius Andrade. It's ridiculous, bro. That's just pure hate. Pure hate. You know what I mean? It's pure hate. Yep. You know? So we'll see what happens, man. I'm finna get up out of here though, y'all. I'm finna get ready for the trail and take care of a few things before I start trail. But salute to the mighty LDBC. I will be doing my show tonight at 7 o'clock Central Standard Time, 7 o'clock p.m. That's 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. You know what I'm saying? That's motherfucking 5 o'clock on the West Coast. You dig? So y'all tune in, you know. And I'm gonna be posting some other videos. I'll probably post maybe 1 or 2 videos today. Shorter videos, so y'all can check them out as well. But y'all check it out, man. 70 Sports TV. Salute to the mighty LDBC. Much love to the chat. Super chat and everybody came through showing love today. I'm up out of here though. Deuces.